happens is they wake up and I'll roll over there in a couple of seconds.
Hello, chat.
Basically, the way RP usually starts is the people start waking up at the dorms and then I check in on them.
Works. I don't meet you guys at the bell or anything.
That works. For reference.
No, I mean, otherwise,
Wait, hold on.
there's like a good 30-minute period in the morning where we're
I know how to take pictures, guys.
You being cute? You being cute?
There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
getting ready. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take a.
All right. It's my girl's best friends.
Yes.
Look at my finger.
Thank you for the host, Haya.
Don't say psych right now.
Say psych.
Say psych right now.
Say psych right now.
That cracks me up every time.
I am well. I feel good. I went to gym so that I can growl.
So that you can growl.
I went to gym so I can growl.
Go to gym so you can growl.
So I can growl.
So you can
Dude, I
growl.
love you. That is my favorite fucking thing.
You have to go to the gym so you
You know
can
what, this is stupid.
growl.
And then I just can't stop doing it.
What the fuck is happening? This is some weird mating ritual that's going on. I don't know if I want to be a part of this.
Hang on, wait, mating ritual. Hold up, I got this.
Yes.
Hello, me fishy fishy.
Mating ritual. I got this.
Wait, who? Oh, that guy?
Ooh! They're mating. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they're mating. Oh,
Yeah.
All right, shippers, get ready.
Get ready. It's a mating ritual. It's no homo though. They got socks on.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you like my feet? Let's compare feet. Whose feet are smaller on our avatar models? Oh, mine is barely tinier, I think, or am I
Yeah.
wrong?
I think mine are a little bigger.
Let me just reposition
Wait.
myself so I can...
Wait. Wait.
Yeah, like,
Wait. I just realized something.
Oh, I should probably turn my phone.
I'm using the wrong foot. I'm using the wrong foot texture. I've been using the wrong boot texture this whole time.
It's okay. It's okay. It happens.
I only just realized this. I've had this model for this long, and I only just realized I'm using the wrong boot texture. Aw, shit.
And they'll definitely approve it.
Wait, are we starting RP? Did anyone?
Yes, people are starting, so I'm gonna go start.
Last year, but I couldn't afford it because I replaced my computer.
Onward. Hello, Savis. Hi, Nick Berry. What's up? I am starting roleplay. So you know what's up. You know it's good. Oh, shit. Thanks for the raid, Agent. How was your stream? I hope it was chill. I'm hip with the kids. I whip and nay. What is up, my fellow kids? Okay, Savis, have fun at work. Well, don't have fun. I know you won't have fun at work, but you know what I mean. Be safe. Okay? Be safe. What, Corona? Yes.
Downstairs.
Morning.
You sleeping here again tonight? I hope you didn't like it.
No, I got in early.
Keep your liver intact. What did you realize, the Corona?
Okay.
Right. You know, Pinky's gonna be awake.
She seemed out like a rock.
Xana and Shay have been awake. Well, they were awake yesterday. That's cool.
Yeah,
I don't know if
check
they're
in
gonna
on
wake
them.
tonight.
They're sleeping like logs. They'll probably be awake to do some studying later.
Hey, Beta! We have a lot to catch up on! Like,
Yeah, tests are
a
coming
lot!
soon.
Like a lot!
Oh,
There's like, hi. It's like a lot. It's a lot.
I believe in you. You can do it. Both of you. Right. Well, both of you check out just fine. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Well, go on. Run off to the greenhouse.
This is true, Corona. Oh. I think she's having a momentary problem. Let's see if she gets back. I'm hearing some connection.
And have you happened to meet Carver yet? He is the
Carver.
Yes, he's the lieutenant commander that's visiting from one of our benefactors. To make sure that we're spending the funding correctly, and he's
No.
decided to extend his stay and stay for a couple days to monitor everything to make sure things are going well.
Nope.
Oh God, he's staying for longer.
Unfortunately, put on a pretty bad showing.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
She had to run back inside and grab something. Gotcha.
Okay. Looks like Pickwick
Hmm.
down.
Right.
Bridge.
Oh,
I hope he doesn't fall
good
in.
morning.
He's probably looking for that jellyfish of his.
Good morning. Hello. Hi. How are you?
I'm pretty good. A lot better than yesterday.
Why is that?
Secrets.
You're awfully energetic this morning.
Am I? Am I more than usual?
Well, I don't know. Just you were swaying back and forth a lot, so.
I kind of do I do that.
It gives you the creeps too.
Don't say it so close.
Okay, all right. Do you want to like go through the portal?
I mean, we don't even have to. We don't have to go that far. Well, we don't have to go that far. It's just if you say it and he hears you and you're in hearing range, you be scaled.
I don't have scales.
Yet.
I'm not gonna get descaled. Wait, what's your issue with him?
High-ranking officer, you have to be. You know?
Oh, right.
Gotta be Richard. You gotta do it.
I mean, I was more so kind of thinking that probably his ancestors fought my father, so.
Oh. I mean,
So
he
I mean,
said
there's that, but
he
you
told
know,
he told me he had some stories about merfolk, and I can't expect that any of those are good. But it's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Merfolk. Wait, didn't he say he was a part of? Wait, what division was he a part of? Oh. Well, let's just keep an eye out on him. All right.
As long as he stays out of my
Well,
way.
I heard he was only. Listen, I only heard he was going to be here for one day, and now he's extending his stay. So I don't know. It just seems a little, concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Especially considering a few factors that I can think of that I won't name that may or may not cause issues for me in the future.
I'll trust you on it. Huh. Well. Don't worry about it too much, right? Fish for brains?
But, I mean, technically that is true, yeah.
Not wrong.
Not wrong. that one was,
yeah.
interesting.
I don't know. I tried to make a joke out of it, but I'm gonna.
It almost worked. It was kind of good. It was welcomed.
Thanks. I'm gonna see if anyone else is up.
Okay.
Check on them, but don't be a pushover towards them.
It's kind of my job. Well, I mean, it's. I'll try.
All right.
Not wrong, but a little rude. I didn't know you were already awake.
I just woke up. It's fine. I had a bit of a slow start today.
Okay. Hannah is should be back. And Willow is somewhere. I don't know about Jane's and I don't know if they're awake. I don't.
So what you're telling me is it's gonna. Oh, hi, Professor Vaughn.
I believe you may be down members again today, but were in full strength the other day. How did that feel?
I mean, that was pretty good. Except it wasn't. It was terrible, and it was awful, and horrible.
Actually, there'll probably more around, but they'll have their days. Everyone will have their days.
Hello, Professor, Headmaster Akiyama.
Good morning, Arbor and Kari. Are you having a wonderful day, I hope? Just a bit of a fair warning, since you two have just woke up, and I believe that Willow has you do some exercises and routines. Be a little bit, please stay clear of the cave today. I have some things for a lesson set up there, and I don't want it to alarm you.
Okay. That's fine.
But just be a bit careful, that's all.
Yes, sir.
Any UC of your squad.
Yes, just let them know to steer clear of the cave for now.
Oh, the inspector's still here today?
Yes, he decided to extend his stay and continue observing because some things bothered him. But overall, he was quite pleased with his stay. Feel free to introduce yourself and get to know him. Let him know that our academy is doing its best to ensure that we are training everyone properly. One of his biggest worries was that the students weren't getting along quite well. And that is sadly one of the issues when it comes to mixing so many different races and species with different cultures.
That was the point of this academy, wasn't it? Bring different races.
That's why I make sure that I'm muted. That's why I still have the muted thing up.
Falling in line quite quickly, and the difference in treatment.
One race will unify against another if it sees it fit. That's what you want to usually do.
Yes.
Good morning to you too.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You seem a little bit more chipper today. You were very quiet yesterday.
What about? Sorry.
Look, you don't need to be so uptight around me. We're not in session or anything. Just think of me as a friend.
Yes.
Can you do that?
Okay.
Sure.
I'll get used to it.
Yes.
And
hopefully
anyways,
they'll
you
get
two
used
have
to
a good morning.
Yes, sir.
Just technically not on duty for now. Just stick with Pierce. Can you do that? That'll make me feel a little more comfortable.
Sure, Pierce.
And what were your names again? Forgive me for not remembering.
Cuttlefish.
Arbacile.
Kari, cuttlefish. Very nice. Yes, the mer human, or the mer people, mer person.
Merfolk. Yes.
Merfolk. Yeah, we had lots of names for them back in the stiletto. But it's very nice to make your acquaintance once again. And you were one more time. It'll take me a bit of time to get used to this. I'm sure you understand.
Arbacile.
Arbor?
Yes, Arbor.
It's a very nice name. I like it.
Oh.
Morning, Pinky.
Thank you. Morning.
Nicknames, huh?
Pinky, Catfish. One of my other students is Beaker. Where's Zach? Zach's Prey.
I love nicknames, though in my line of work, they tend to be a little more degrading.
Demeaning.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyways, I'll leave you to it for now.
You two should
Nice to
run off
meet
to the
you,
greenhouse.
Pierce. This one. Well, that was interesting, don't you think? Kari, I just realized we left all those Erplums sitting there. We should probably clean them up at the very least. They're probably not any good after sitting there all
I mean, all night. It's not like they've been sitting in the sun this whole time, but we left the Abrams.
What?
In the bush, remember? In the bush.
I mean, we weren't gonna use them for much anyway, I guess. I hope they don't sprout trees there. We should probably go check.
trees? Do Erplums grow on trees?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how it happens in the wild. You know, they fruit falls and they start sprouting. Not immediately, but.
They're probably gross.
No, they're bushes. No, they're probably bushes.
I was about to say, they're more like tomatoes, I think.
Are they gross? Are they really gross?
They're not really that bad. I mean, considering we just left them over for a night, they're really not as bad as I think they are. They might be still good for juicing, but...
Probably.
We might be able to get some of them at the very least.
It's gonna be really squishy and soft, though.
Yeah. You might be able to use them for something.
I mean, we need their juice, so that's all we really need from them. We don't need them to be yummy or anything.
Yeah, but if they've sat out all day and night,
we can ask
they would have
the headmaster.
dehydrated a good amount.
We can ask the headmaster, but who knows? Amy, have you guys already done?
Nope. We made it for you!
I appreciate it. Right.
Oh, by the way, Hannah, we got to talk to Lieutenant Commander Carver.
Yeah, he's still here, by the way!
Oh yeah, I know.
He's still here. I mean, I don't know about Kari, but I mean,
squeaks a lot.
he's a bit intimidating, especially with, what he means to the academy. So, we want to be on our best behavior and present ourselves as best we can.
What I can say about Ardent Vale is that I never have to worry about you putting forth your best foot. All of you are the hardest, most exemplar students we have.
Thanks, Captain.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Captain.
Hopefully I can work on pounding some wisdom into young Rin. The rest of them aren't too bad. Oh, well.
I had a question about that, actually, Captain.
What's that?
Are you sure she's...
The answer is probably going to be no, but feel free.
You're not too late, Joseph.
I don't mean to question you. However, considering it's the squad mate and a friend, are you sure she's responsible enough to be allowed to shoot towards Kari?
We are going to give her special arrows that cannot do damage. They will impact. They will appear to impact, but they will dissipate.
That's kind of cool.
That's comforting.
Something the headmaster has seen fit to. Because, after all, if we let her actually shoot people, she'd probably kill everybody. Let's not do that.
Right.
Miss Kari, I have a question for you. I see. Could you please educate me on your thoughts on the new lieutenant commander? What do you think of our inspector?
I don't really know enough about him to make a supreme judgment, but he is a commanding officer, thus it should, be respectful?
Did you say musical?
Respectful.
Respectful, I see. Thank you, Kari. I was curious about your opinion of him, given your conversation this morning. I couldn't tell if you were perhaps a little intimidated by him.
A bit.
Okay.
But that's normal.
That's normal. Do we intimidate you?
A bit before, but a little less now.
That is good. After all, you are nurses, part of my crew, so it is important to take care of you and build some repertoire? Repertoire. No, that's not the right word. Well, some camaraderie. Alright, well, let me get myself out of here, because I seem to be keeping you all at attention when it is not necessary. I'll see you all at classes today. It will be one of our headmaster's classes. Look forward to it. New green things to learn about.
Thank you, Captain.
You are welcome.
So, Kari, what do you actually think about him? Does he scare you, or is he cute? I mean, what?
He said he had some stories about my folk, and that's never a good idea.
be interesting. Alright.
That means you might know my people, and that's bad.
Why is it bad?
Cause you remember
You mean the fact that you got a weapon in your hand the second you were out of the egg? That kind of problem bad? Ah, you think he might have fought you or fought your people?
I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Are you sure you're okay? I've heard you make a lot of noises, but usually those indicate you're upset about something.
I'm Finn, and I'll continue to be Finn until, you know. I forgot to tell this one.
You'll be fine, Carrie.
Go?
Yeah, since we're not really going to be utilizing them all that much.
That didn't exactly work out in my favor.
Okay, didn't get it. That's good.
I'll ask the master if we're going to be using them for anything. And if not, well, you know.
The airplanes?
I think I'll stick with... yeah, I'll stick with one or two of them, probably. I just don't have them other than, pranks. Right, yeah.
Pranks?
Stingy tricks. I'm gonna take these 4, which are the only ones that you need for tricks, back to the room, and I'll see you guys back at the dorms later in a minute. Cause I'm gonna take these back. I'm gonna put these in my room and
Okay. You want to stick... are you okay?
I'm okay. I got it. It's me. Don't worry about it, guys. It's perfectly fine. It's fine. It's fine. It'll continue to be fun until. You never know where he is. You never know when he's coming.
Finally caught up to you.
Hi.
Stop!
Why?
We've been trying to catch up with you this entire time. Let us help you.
With 4? It's only 4.
Then why didn't you go through the portal?
Cause I like to walk.
Oh.
To be honest, it was nice to run for a second.
Normally, you know, my kind of do a lot of swimming, and I can't do a lot of that, so I'm trying to walking.
I guess that makes sense.
I'll find a trick for you later. Thanks are on the horizon.
Are you actually okay? Because last time you said you're okay, you had a bump on your forehead. Is it any better? I won't touch it if you want me to.
It's a little bit sensitive, but it's okay.
As long as you're okay.
As long as you're honest with us being okay. I don't want another situation where
it's really not that bad.
We're at a disadvantage.
I mean, it's just, you know, you get.
Arbor didn't think her stiffness was that bad.
But I only had
I almost walked through the rose bushes for that.
It was only twice. It was only twice into the tree. It's fine.
Wait, twice?
No, once.
Well, anyways, we should probably be getting ready for announcements and then classes.
Yeah, they should be soon, because I mean, the bell always rings at some point.
Do we want to review the stuff about the moon gazers? Since that was what we studied yesterday?
Right. Those are the cold resistance, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Professor Willow.
What are the three of you up to?
We're studying about the moon gazers, or going to review anyway?
Mm-hmm. Our lesson from yesterday.
Ah, those are the things that are over near the rose bushes, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Interesting little things they are.
Kind of
They're really
Hi, Pikachu VR.
Yeah.
I don't know how to touch just right.
Get them fast enough.
Mm-hmm. Nice and gentle, and then go fast.
Right.
Right, so what do the three of you think of the lieutenant?
He's alright from what I've seen of him. I don't really know him well enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not scared of him at all, except I am definitely.
He's a bit intimidating at first, but granted, I think all the professors have intimidated me at least a little bit at one point or another. But
I appreciate your honesty.
yeah, once you get to talk to them.
And you, Katniss?
He's okay, I guess. I don't really know him at all.
Silver linings under the impression that you have a mild crush on the man.
What? He's a commanding officer. You can't have a dude.
I mean, to be fair, someone had never mind.
You can't have a crush on a commanding officer.
Someone what?
It's sunburn. Sorry.
Oh, no, come on. If it's relevant to the conversation, it has importance.
Ever heard Melanie saying something about Professor Steele being hot when we first got here?
That didn't sound far-fetched from her.
She kind of said the same thing to me the other day about Lieutenant Commander Carver.
I mean, the man looks like he's chiseled out of marble, so.
So wait, looking like you're made of stone?
Well built.
It's an expression.
Well, I'm gonna go to the water because I have to do that every day.
Really
Are they following me? Are they Are they? Okay. Oh, they're not. Whew, I'm safe. Okay. Ah. Hi, Dad. How are you? I'm pretty bad. I'm pretty bad. There's a lot. There's a there's a lot. There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening. There's a lot at once, and all not. Ooh. You know. You get it. You always get it. I wish you were here and not sea foam. That'd be helpful. I'm getting grilled out here. I'm getting grilled out here. They're like, they're crazy. Half my squad is crazy, and one of them just vanished. And now there's superior officer who I have to impress, who already has impressions of merfolk, and that's a bad thing. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's a bad thing. It's awful, and it's terrible, and it's gonna. Oh, it's. Now they're coming for me. I have to go. Bye. Water time.
What?
Water time. I have to have water time by the water. Cause
Right.
I'm a fish.
Cause hydrate, yeah.
I gotta hydrate before I dehydrate. No.
Yeah, just making sure y'all heard it.
Good morning, Lila. I'm glad everyone's hearing's working today. Glad the bell was quite loud.
How you doing this morning?
Where's the other white-haired friend?
You guys
You're
leave
in
an
her
apple on
seat.
my table?
Sir.
What is that?
Of course.
Oh,
She's not up to any trouble.
It's an apple. I just found it here.
Oh, I thought it was a tomato.
An apple?
Sorry.
He's suspicious.
Did you leave it here?
What kind of higher officer wants to be your friend? No, that doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that.
Is it fresh?
Come here, I'll freeze it.
Apples.
Usually that preserves whatever's inside of it. I think that has the opposite effect. If anything, he's one who should burn to an absolute crisp. Fire's the great purifier, the ultimate sanitizer.
Hang on.
Hey.
Professor Willow can probably figure out what's in it.
Oh, you're right.
Is my apple poisoned?
Catch.
No.
Oh, it's in the chair.
Hello?
Got it.
Ooh, hi Tech.
I was never good at throwing.
Thanks for the follow, Sky Super.
Excuse me, give me a moment.
I see.
He's gonna cry
I
again.
wonder if Ignis is okay.
Did you make him cry?
Other than
Ignis is
chips
having
and
trouble getting
Murphy won for now?
your name
there we
again.
go. Attached to hip today.
There they are. To try to remember that. I'm getting used to
Well,
some of the folks around here. Glad to
I'm
see
not gonna
everyone's
lie,
on
that's the
time.
biggest apple I've ever seen in my life.
Whoever we are missing is going to be most likely.
You do have a big head.
We're missing Riot. Sitting on top of you and.
Considering Ari's not here
He
today.
did just
Not Riot
excuse
is
himself.
No, I
All right. Anyway.
What a tragedy.
You're funny.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a great night resting at the dorms. I hope yesterday's lesson didn't tire you out too much running around the field collecting moon gazer. You all may be seated for now. We'll be moving to the classroom here shortly. Now, a bit of a warning. Today's lesson is about yet another plant creature. And as such, I'd also like to let you know that the caves, the vermin, have returned, so we've had to put brown mold back in the caves and seal it up for now. But as an extra demonstration, there's a bit of a system placed in front of the cave to let us know if anyone approaches it. And that system I'll be teaching you about today in class. So be a bit careful today when approaching the caves. All right, now let's head to the classroom. I'll be using the lecture hall at the very end of Art and Veil Wing. As always, that would be the bottom floor. Same wing that we used yesterday for the herbalism. You are all dismissed for now. I'll meet you there shortly.
Yes, headmaster.
They're both the size of a pumpkin.
Good morning. Hey, Hannah.
Hi. Hi.
How do you sleep?
Oh, shit, he's not
Good.
dead.
Really good.
That's weird.
I'm glad.
Hey, Becca.
This is someone's assuming. Oh, hi, Arbor. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great. Really great.
Hope you didn't look at that herb book too long.
Hi. Hi.
I heard it makes you feel really great.
You know, if we keep being popular in our dorm, we might have to be movie stars after this.
I don't get it.
Thank you.
Me too. Remember the desensitizer I told you about?
That's because
That's what he's
you
referring to.
say you don't like attention, but you actually do love attention. Especially from the ladies.
I thought I told you about it when I talked about Jay and Dana.
Come on, that's not true.
There's only one
Wait,
for
that-
him, I assure you. The rest can't
That
see
thing
the
they were
murders
talking
you
The
about.
did to
plants.
him.
Yes.
I'll tell Zachary later.
Oh.
I'm right here.
All right, everyone. We'll be starting here shortly. It looks like one of the
Good
other
job.
students,
Not all.
Sleepyhead, just woke up.
I think he
He'll
was
be here
referring to
momentarily.
himself. It's fine.
But what the
The lady was.
All right, everyone. Today, I'd like you to turn to the.
My leg is not
turn to
working
page
very well
5.
today.
If you
Oh,
have
they
trouble
appeared
finding
behind
the book,
us.
let me know.
Who?
Today's
Hey,
lesson
Kurt.
will be on the Shrieker.
Sharing with you.
Now, this creature is more so a stationary enemy. It's not quite dangerous, but it's more so what that creature can do that leads to being in danger. Now, the creature, more of a fungus, but lets out an extremely loud shriek, as its name should suggest. And if it detects someone nearby, it will go off. And it will make quite a loud shriek that could be heard for about 300 feet. And it will alarm other creatures nearby. Usually they can be seen alongside of a violet fungus as well, which are poisonous and will kill targets. The only way that a shrieker can actually feed is by consuming the nutrients from the remains of the victims of the violet fungus. Now, I'll be summoning one here shortly. I know we have some students here with extremely good hearing, so I'd like you to head down the hall once I bring it forth. Should be over here in this barrel. If you guys could step back a bit, I don't want to alarm anyone. They're about the size of a human, and they do not have any tentacles, unlike the violet fungus. So be careful here.
I'm gonna cover your ears.
As you can see, the reason it's usually seen with the violet fungus is it's also purple in color as well. But however, this one's a bit stunted. If you get too close, it will go off. Does anyone want to volunteer giving it a hug for me?
We should totally
it
send
seems
Ren in
Rook
there.
has raised his hand quicker. Rook, would you like to give the Shrieker a bit of a hug for me? Everyone prepare your ears. This is example.
This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck.
Oh, it's not gonna survive Rook time, I assure you. Even I don't survive it.
Oh, you're doing a good job hugging it, I see.
God, that's really loud.
You can move away now, Rook. It's fine. Now, as you saw,
You put your soul
Ground for
if there
weird.
was enemies nearby, they would have been alerted and come running. So if you ever run into one of these inside of a cave or inside of a swamp or something, it's most likely going to alarm enemies nearby as well.
Can't be too loud.
You gotta be
Oh,
personally, I like using them as an alarm system, and today you'll notice that the front of the cave, as well as the entrance of the cave, not only is sealed, but a lot of those will be present in front of the cave. In case any of the
Who's mine?
vermin that the brown mold are currently killing, get out. Now, are there any questions I could answer before we either wrap up here or perhaps go to check out the cave so I can show you how they look out in the wild?
Just a simple moment.
Can I kill it now? Can I kill it?
And let me ask you this, Ryder. What does it say happens when you kill it? In the book? I believe it lets out a louder shriek to inform the enemies of its
How about we
death.
just not do that?
Okay.
Two sets of ears, Zach.
Unless you'd like to go give it a hug.
He did say you should go back.
No,
We
we
should
should kill it just to be sure that's what actually happened.
That's possible.
No, it's still ringing in my ears.
So there's no questions.
Still ringing in my ears. Oh God. Oh God. Oh
And,
God.
just to make sure you all know that they are at the cave, however, there are no violet fungus, so you do not have to worry about being poisoned and or consumed. The vermin in the cave will provide nourishment for them, and then we will dispose of them in due time. I just wanted to make sure you were all safe from the vermin in the cave.
Even more reason not to go in the cave, huh?
I'm sure if someone goes in the cave, we'd hear about it. So. All right. Well, if there's no questions, I guess I expected the students to be a bit more curious about it, but I'm going to dismiss you, and I'd like everyone to meet us near the caves, and so I can make sure you see that they have sprouted up there, and however they're stationary, so you don't have to worry about them roaming around like the twig blight.
I am so
I'll
going
see you
to
all there
pace
shortly.
myself.
You're dismissed.
Yeah, keep your distance.
I think
But I guess it is just a shrieker.
Pacing
I
myself.
think this
You
is the
guys
first
go
lesson I
back to the
actually
cave.
hate. So I know that people are gonna trip it. I won't, but other people will, and I'm going to suffer for it.
As if she would have liked to take a bite out of it.
Well, she was
Oh,
eating moon
thank
yesterday. Perhaps she's still shitting her brains out.
It'll definitely have a lasting effect.
It's okay. I'm just going to stay in the lecture hall and read books.
I will inform the headmaster.
That's fine, then perhaps.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's time to get my ears. My legs are still tingly.
Still hear the ringing.
I can feel my fins touching and me.
Talk about a good time. I hate the cave.
Oh.
Good
morning, Professor Will. It's great.
What are you doing there? I got another cave.
Wait, right, that one, right? We're supposed to get this one, right?
I still hear that
Are we
ringing
supposed
in my
to?
ears.
No, we're supposed to go to the cave.
To the cave.
Yeah.
Come on.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
The caves is that way.
Yeah, I know. Wait.
I'm gonna have to nope on that one. I nipped it up on that one. Oh, I can see him.
But then where is
Men
it?
and their sizes.
What do you mean? Don't ask me questions if I didn't want to, answer.
I'll just stay right over here, thank you. I am not going near that death.
Yeah, it's because of full body.
Oh, no. Ryder isn't gonna be fine.
Come on, look.
Just a
If
pair of
I'm
gloves.
good going back, you're good going back.
They scream out of enjoyment.
Specca. All right.
Returns to the cave.
The cave.
Understood.
Thought you said the cave was fine now.
It is. Right? Well, it'll be sealed up anyway.
You're right now.
So.
I'm confused.
What do you mean? Come on.
Well.
We gotta go.
Just stay far away from it. It should be fine.
You want me to demonstrate? Since I can't really.
In fact, I'd like everyone to basically, how about this? Head down the field a little bit, and Rook, give him another hug. Maybe just start booping him on the head. And if you keep running until you don't hear the...
Oh, that's loud. Oh, it just gets louder. It just gets louder. Oh.
I think we're good.
Oh God. I just got it out of my ears the first time. Ah! It's even louder. You okay?
Healing? Does anyone need their eardrums healed? Okay.
You did not wait on that.
Thanks, Max. No problem. You need your eardrums healed?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you got it, pal. Woo! Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Specker, can you come get Lila too?
Fix the ringing.
Come get Lila.
Be a little.
Lila.
Okay.
Get Lila.
Lila, you need your eardrums healed. I can't take away the ringing, but I can repair if anything was damaged a little. You sure?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Go on.
what the?
Just give me a second.
Were you? How far were you able to hear it?
I
You'll notice that they can alert enemies from pretty far.
Eely boy!
Chips decided to give it another hug.
Pickwick, how you did it do?
But you're all dismissed for now, so hopefully you have a good rest of your day. If there's anyone
Since
that's
you have time,
bleeding from the ears
I want
like
you to
Ryder,
come
I'll
with
take you
me
to the
to my
infirmary.
I know. I just got. Wait, dude, yeah, you don't sleep, right, Pickwick?
I don't have to too much. Only like an hour.
What? You guys awake though? I don't know. Awakening now.
I guess so.
Wait. Chips, you need your ear to the drums healed.
What's back?
You need your ear to the drums healed. Some people got a little.
What are you looking for?
Rain check. Really big rain check, sorry.
No, okay. Guess I'll have to find something else to do. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do anything about this. Is back on Lila. Ooh. No, my ears hurt. What am I supposed to do?
For interior clade damage. You'll need a little bit of water also. Do you have your powder, Miss Arbor?
Guardians.
What would you be guardian of then? If that was the case.
Hold still. And turn your head to this way.
The porcelain throne guardian. That sounds.
Haven't you heard her?
Thank you.
She's the guardian of the brownies.
That's very true. She's the guardian of the brownies.
Okay.
I see you were a bit late for the lesson.
Luckily, there's no obstruction, so this is gonna be easy. Captain Silver, do you have permission to make a quick repair? It's just a minor scratch, but if not dealt with, it's
weary of the cave
could
today.
be.
Miss Arbor, this is your call.
All right.
This
Well,
is
in
your
her
call.
case, it's more of a. Arbor, in your case, it's more of, I guess you could say, a good crack. Whereas with the others, might have, like Hannah, might have gotten a scratch. Yours is more of a good crack. I'm not even sure. I mean, I guess we'll see if my magic works.
Maybe that's why I feel so dizzy.
Yes, it might be also wise to start heading away here momentarily in case someone else gets a wise idea. To
Is it
give them
okay
a
with you if I try to use my magic to you?
That's okay.
Well, not a terrible
As I
idea,
told you,
Akiyama.
she's the gifted healer on
It's
the
quite
campus
the
compared to
curious
others.
group of students you have here.
Yes, definitely is.
I'm so sorry, Arbor, but for some reason it's not closing up. I'm so sorry.
And I know my healing wouldn't help it. You really help it all.
But
It's still probably make it worse because of the water.
It might just need time.
Maybe? I don't know. I've never
What
dealt
seems
with
to be the
something like
problem?
this.
I attempted to heal her ear wound, but my magic, I can't seem to heal up the crack.
Perhaps, if I recall, maybe it's because of, if this were to have happened inside of a cave, it would have continuously reverbed off the walls and continued to gain in strength as it continued to echo. Perhaps a similar effect happened inside your ear cavity? Is that a possibility?
I guess. I don't know. I don't even really know that much about my
It
own
might be a
biology.
good idea to slowly move away from here because You know,
Why don't we take you back to the dorm so you can rest?
might curiously grab. The dorms should be a safe distance from here, that you won't be able to hear them from there if you'd like.
Is
And the
class
library should be
already
safe as well.
Do you need any help walking?
Yes, class is dismissed. It was just about
I'm
the
gonna let you know, I'm
plan
gonna be
procedure.
practicing.
You know, I wanted to make
Oh,
sure
you
we
are?
didn't, yes, I wanted to make sure the cave was clear from the vermin that.
Right, I'd definitely like to take a look. Show me what you got.
Is that any better?
Alright, nurses.
I think I can work through it, but everything feels kind of. I don't know.
I'm here.
Wait, stop. Before you walk down the stairs, come on.
Oh, good idea.
Does she, Arbor, as you're walking downstairs, I know you're not like me, but is your healing the same method of what I need repaired?
I've actually only really seriously hurt myself once, and it was a pretty clean crack.
Yeah, it's
my
the new
entire
audio.
arm, actually.
Well,
how did you repair it, young Arbor?
My dad kind of affixed it, tied it up, and held it close for a while. After about a day, I was starting to feel better.
I see.
I could feel my fingers, at least.
Resume. I'm going to attend to you in your room.
it might be a shot in the dark, but usually when armor broken down or needing repair, usually a mend spell might work.
Hey, excuse me?
A mend spell.
You're sure you're okay to walk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ah. If I, thanks.
Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
The portals can be disorienting in the best of times.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Come on. I'll open the door for you. I gotta get up all these stairs.
Oh, no.
I got you.
Thanks. Yeah, I could count on you.
I'll just walk behind in case you fall.
Yeah, I don't exactly want to fall backwards. Falling forward is bad enough.
Likely not.
Most of the spinning feels like it's gone now, but I still feel like something's my left eye.
Something's
It's
missing
like
in your left eye?
no, it's like
Okay. Now please describe your symptoms to the nurses.
I feel less dizzy, but I feel like there's something wrong with my eye. Like everything is not quite in focus.
Do you have doubled vision or blurred vision in one particular eye?
Blurred, I think.
Blurred. Alright. Which eye is it?
My left.
Cover your right eye, please. Follow my finger with your eye. Do not move your head. You just moved your head. Do not move your head.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Staccatic movement.
I hope she's
Slight
okay.
strabismus. Sit still, please. Do not move. I would need a light.
Oh.
I would need a light to examine better. My concern is that there may have been some internal damage from a perhaps internal cracking or a clade. A clade? You understand this term, yes? A clade?
No.
A fault?
I don't think I've heard that one.
An internal crystal fault that has fractured. But I do not know how to repair
Yeah, they vibrate.
that which is within you. That is my concern. I suspect you have a
Davina is
natural
too.
healing, but I think you will need rest for that. Sveka did identify a crack. Do you have any of that material?
Material?
Spinal?
Pink spinal.
Oh, spinal. Not on hand, no.
All right.
It's not exactly easy to get a hold of.
Is there any available from your family or from your home? Something you could request in a letter?
Might be able to, but I don't know if they'll get my letters. I don't know how they would get delivered.
I see. This may be something where your squad will have to look over for you.
We could try and check the area where you were standing to see if there are any, like, little slivers.
Might be a good idea.
Have Specca provide you with a light. Go out at dark. Shine it low. Look for anything that sparkles in the air.
Yes, ma'am.
And we find it, I suspect. We will ask one of the other nurses to apply the shard back to you. Let me know if anything changes, if you get worse or experience any other problems. Depending on how disorienting it is, if your headache gets worse, I will provide you an eye patch to cover your damaged eye.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a mild bit of staccatic movement, which means your eye is twitching instead of tracking smoothly. Ladies, Miss Arbor, take care.
Thank you, Captain. Rest.
Yeah, we'll go looking for it tomorrow tonight.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's not your fault.
Ben!
I was about to run, but Rook kind of ran up really fast.
Yeah, he did. You're not the only one who got hurt. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
The wave. Like, have you ever seen depictions of boats? A large wave hitting a boat. That's what it felt like. Felt like it got tossed around.
At least you're gonna get beta, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm sure you will.
always taken good care of myself and tried not to break anything. So this is
Well,
kind of new for me.
well, this is good in a way. Now we'll know what to look to next time. If we learn how we can fix this, we can learn how to mend other things.
Yeah, it's better if it happens in a secure environment instead of like on the field where we can't do anything at the time.
Or we don't know what to do. Yeah.
I think this is a good thing because it's happening now and not then and you can yeah.
All things
Not,
considered, yes, I guess it's
Hi.
better.
Come in.
Browser.
How's it going?
Good. Well, not good, but better.
She's
Could
getting
definitely be
better.
better.
Hmm. Alright. Shriekers. Yeah, they kind of disturb the termites. Termites aren't too happy for me.
You have termite?
Yep. Whole colony. What?
That's
You
not
think termites
good,
are
is
a
it?
bad thing?
No, it's just unsettling. And the idea of having something crawling in your body is rather unsettling to me. Excuse me.
It's just skin. Wait, you actually think that?
I'll agree to disagree.
You think this stuff is my entire body?
No, I didn't. But still, the idea of having anything crawling underneath your skin is unsettling. Incredibly unsettling.
I mean,
To me, anyway.
that would be like saying placing a suckerfish inside a catfish's tank would be an invasion of privacy.
I mean, is it?
It'd be nice company actually, because I get really lonely at night because I don't have to sleep as much as you guys do, and then I get It's a very
That, and
small
eventually
tank.
at some point in time, her entire tank may, if it doesn't have a proper filtration system, it's going to get kind of murky.
Gross!
And a
It
suckerfish can
doesn't.
come along and clean it up. Yeah. It's exactly what the termites do for me. They come along and clean up some of the dead bark. Or wet.
Alright.
Sort of like how your body recycles your dead skin cells and turns it into hair and nails.
I guess. I really thought of that.
Did you also know that you have tiny, like, insects inside your skeletal system? Yeah. You
I
think of
don't
those
like this
suckers like
conversation,
termites.
please.
Skeletal bugs. Like little
Well, they're
bone
there to help.
friends. Little bone friends.
They're there to help
And you never
keep
feel
your
lonely.
bonings in check. You will. You know, have you ever cracked your knuckles before?
Yeah?
Yeah, you know that popping sound?
I don't want to know what the popping sound is.
It comes from in between each bone. There's a gap between each bone, and if you create too much juice, fluid, in between your bones and crack your knuckles, it releases that liquid, and then that liquid has to go somewhere.
Doesn't exactly sound pleasant. I'm being honest.
It is and it isn't. It's relieving for some humans. I find it very relieving at times. You know, just.
Bone poppings.
It's not bone popping. It's more like joints.
I mean, I hear
And
a little bit of
relief.
like crunching and popping and squishing whenever I change in the fish. You know, they all kind of
It's
like.
different. You shrink. Hey, quick change of subject. Really got you guys' brains off of the shrinkers now, didn't it?
Yeah.
I guess
Look,
so.
sometimes having an abnormal conversation is good.
Takes people's mind off of things.
Professor
I've
Willow,
got another question.
if you were friends with a skeleton, would it be botanical?
Zing. You could say it'd be bonerific. Right. So for my question, have any of you noticed a difference in Melanie's behavior?
I don't really see her
Than
much.
usual. But I thought that might just be because she wants to fight.
Kari, what about you?
I don't really talk to her much.
She's been sick most days.
Well, but I mean, like, have you noticed any difference in demeanor? 1 second she's extremely happy, or in the next she's extremely angry, or the next she could be extremely sad, or
I guess a little bit.
depressed, or
From the little baby bits I've seen with
I
her.
didn't notice any extreme shifts, but definitely the strange behavior. She started petting my hair. Yeah. And she just started whispering pretty. It's kind of creepy, honestly.
it's semi-natural to a drow's behavior.
That's kind of what I was thinking it might be, but at the same time, it's not normal for her. She's never done that before.
Noted. Thank you. In the meantime, I'm going to try and find Professor Vaughn so you can give me those sketches of things. I get to do homework.
Woo!
Oh boy.
Congrats.
Ow.
Well, on the bright side, the world stopped spinning.
That's good. That's a lot, Beta.
On the downside, my eye's still a little bit,
Maybe just like keep it closed. And maybe that'll help.
Maybe. I have to be careful though. I'll lose depth perception if I have one eye open.
Although, if you take her off or you get an eye patch, you look like a pirate.
Yeah.
Pirate veil?
Pirate veil. I used to know a pirate. Well, I mean, for like 2 minutes, maybe like 3, maybe like 2-3 minutes. They didn't survive very long, but it was cool.
I've never met pirates before.
Right.
Wait. What?
I mean, you know, invading territory. Yeah, invading territory, trying to loot stuff. you know, then the people make an example out of them, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah, don't fight a merfolk in the water.
anyways, I'm gonna go that way,
Noted.
and then, yeah, get beta.
You gonna head to sleep? Or are you gonna see it for a bit?
Maybe. I'm gonna have a hard time reading with just one eye, but it's possible.
If you have a problem, maybe you can, I don't know, send a message or have a problem getting connected with your mom and dad. Maybe that Catherine girl?
Time to walk around the campus, 'cause I don't see anyone.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Circling!
She's circling, she said. Trying to scout out to see who's around.
I don't know, till I'm done?
Well, then get going. Stop slacking.
People in it.
So I told you life was gonna be this way. I don't intend to, but it just happens sometimes. The Friends theme, it's ever present.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Zoom. Our zoomies crash shipped in an alien territory. It happens sometimes, you know.
Duh. Uh-oh. Wait, what's an alien? Hey.
You know. You know. Okay.
Male procreation?
Never mind. How the hell did you get male procreation
What's
from that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Woman.
What?
I don't know. I'm slightly offended.
What? How?
What?
It's a finger! You know how the surface dwellers, they make the reference to the that? That's what the surface dwellers do!
What are you, surface dwellers?
Yes! every single day. I swear, every single day.
Well, then what do you do?
That's weirdly accurate, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Hello.
Hi, Rick.
Would you come with me?
That's me?
Sorry? Yes,
Okay. Why?
you. I just want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Have you seen a picture of a drawing of a woman that has long hair and a guy that has short hair?
Nope.
Apparently someone stole something from Esme.
I haven't seen anything like that.
If you see a picture, will you please let us know? Apparently someone did a really nasty prank and put another picture with chips on it.
Okay.
Oh, I'll leave you be. I'm sorry for disturbing your conversation.
It's okay. I'm happy to
Very
go.
well. A wonderful night.
Oh my god. This is why I love RP. The weird, wacky shit that happens. Hi, Sisa Gaming. Glad to Sisa. Male procreation.
Maybe I'll find it's like a quiet place. Like a quiet place. Like a quiet place and read, contemplate my life choices. But I didn't. You didn't make those choices, Kyle. You didn't make them. You didn't make them. You didn't make the choices that brought you to this point. Something else did. Because that's just how your life works. It's okay. It's normal. So no one don't. Where would be a good place to read? That people won't find me consistently. Oh god. Something in my eye. I would go to the beach because that's, you know, a comfortable place, but at the same time, if I stay here, then I'm close to the entrance. If I stay close to the entrance, then they'll find me. But if at the beach is where they'll expect you. They'll expect you at the beach. That's where I should go, because if they expect, they'll expect the unexpected. They'll expect the unexpected, and then they won't go to the beach. Boom! Right? Yeah. Right. I'm right. Yeah. To the beach! Why there's Savina? Where do I get the doctor? Because she's busy. Expect the unexpected. Expected. I expected you to expect the unexpected, and thus I expected you to expect me to expect the unexpected. Expected. Exsanguinate. Expect the unexpected. Which you won't expect, because it's unexpected. Oh god. Hip, hip, hip. There we go. This is why I don't sit on the floor. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. No, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay. Good. Okay, we're good.
You know, fish are flexible. Fish are just flexible. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fish are flexible. Ooh, I might have messed up this page.
Superior, inferior, anterior, posterior, medial, lateral, ipsilateral, proximal, distal, superficial, visceral. Anterior, superior, inferior, anterior, posterior, medial, lateral, lateral, ipsilateral, proximal, distal, superficial, visceral.
No, Savis, it's not.
Superior, inferior, anterior, posterior, medial, lateral, ipsilateral, and proximal, distal, superficial, visceral. Oh, this is boring and lonely and sad. This is sad, Kari. This is sad. I don't. Why don't we do something fishy? Wonder if they're in the same spot still. I could hear what she's doing. Then you could figure out if she maybe is like avoiding you, or if she's just like not avoiding you. She's not avoiding you. She wouldn't avoid you. Your friends. She wouldn't do that. Would she do that? She wouldn't do that. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, superior, anterior, superior, inferior, medial, anterior, posterior, medial, lateral, equilateral, distal. Okay. Proximal, distal, superficial, visceral. Okay. I have studied. I've been studying. I'm so bored. This is boring. Oh. Okay. I'm up. I'm just gonna put you over here. Just gonna put you over here, and then I'm gonna come back for you later. Later. Okay. Let's see if she's still busy, because if she's still busy, then I shouldn't talk to her. But if she's not, then I can. And then we can have fun.
Soup is good. I want some soup. Can I have some soup?
Let's hope she's in the same place. Like the fish. People don't really move that much when they talk, so hopefully she's in the same place and I can go see if she's still busy. But sneaky fish. She's not even there. Oh. What am I meant to do? She's not there, and you do. No.
Bowl of coffee. I could drink a whole bowl of coffee. Gobble.
Okay, dry off. You can stay there, I guess. I'll come get you later. Catch you later, Book. Bookie. Booker. Book friend. You talking to a book, Kari? You talking to a book? How much reader can you get? I guess a lot. Oh, Kyrie's there. Oh, he's there.
He showed up when the little one, the onion spirit, Pickwick. Is he
Pickwick.
an onion spirit?
Yep, onion spirit, as far as we know anyway.
So is his other power making people cry or something?
I mean, if he tried really hard, probably.
Yeah, perhaps.
I mean, I would consider it a defense mechanism. You know, you can chop him and then, whoops. How can you hit someone
Release
if
a
you
couple
can't,
of
like, see through your
fumes.
tears?
Oh, okay. I've got a great story about something like that. The kind of shit you can't write, but I'll fill you in on that another time. That's a bit of a lengthy one, but oh man, the shit you see out there.
Yeah, I've got a couple stories from back at home as well.
Any you'd care to share?
Once, we, so we set out traps around everywhere, right? To collect food.
You.
The way that I usually do it is I am a ambush predator. I resemble a flower. You'll see it when I transform eventually. So I just bury myself and... Yes. I told you about this already, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Let me know ahead of time, if you would.
So you are a little bit spooked by them, aren't you?
Not like... I wouldn't put... Continue.
All right. Well... Anyway, so... I set up webs around me, by connecting into the trees. And there was this one time, a human was running.
Okay, this is awkward.
For whatever
You're being awkward, Kari. Don't be awkward.
Not at the moment.
Hi.
How's it going, Catfish?
Good.
I'm following you then.
A little more high pitched than usual. You sure you aren't infatuated with our newfound guest?
No!
I'm just teasing, dear. So, what kind of a guppy catches a catfish's eye?
I had a little bit of one once. But, like...
What?
I had a little bit of one once, but...
Yeah, and which guppy would that be?
One that lays in the belly of the tree. Not so much anymore, though.
It lies in the belly of a tree.
Ardenville.
Interesting conversation.
Somebody from Ardenvale. It ain't Beaker, is it?
No.
Wait.
I mean, it's not there anymore, but...
It was there, now it's not. Fair enough.
Do you guys communicate in like little squeaks and grunts? I swear. Interesting. Well, as long as you guys get along. Hope you're doing well. I hope the screechy bitches didn't hurt your ears too bad today. I'm not too sure how good of hearing your kind are. Should have asked.
I mean, it's not as good as, like, riders or Veneers, but the vibrations aren't very good. Got a little bit of
Got you. All right.
I'm okay.
Okay. She's and yes, she's okay. That's good to hear. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. I apologize for interrupting your conversation.
How much of an interruption? Okay. Might have done myself in with that last one.
Is it 3:30 time?
It's a little half past that 3 time, yeah. I think I might make like a leaf and fall.
Ooh. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, but first, I have a little note to leave somebody, so. Get your rest when you do there, Catfish.
Good luck on your
And if
homework.
you do. Oh, boy. Yeah, I gotta find Vaughn.
There's only one place left to go. Just don't be awkward this time.
Yes, we'll be having a student, I believe, be shot with blanks, and the students will act as if it's an actual scenario that they need to protect and save someone's life.
I like this. Sure, I'll definitely drop by and attend.
Yeah.
As you saw earlier,
Yes, I believe,
Pickwick called me
I believe
aside and
Rin will
decided
be.
to.
I believe Rin's going to be shooting the gun, so it should be interesting.
Oh, Gobble's finally showed up, huh?
No, she's still shitting her brains out because of eating the moon gazer, I believe, but she should be fine for the exercise when the day comes.
Well, at least she wasn't here to take a bite out of the mushrooms, for God's sake.
She would have tried to hug it or something. Interesting.
No. First she would try to out-scream the damn thing, and then
Oh,
take a
that's
bite
the
out of it.
point.
You're not wrong.
She'd probably have an argument with it, and she'd probably lose. Oh, sorry, I was
I
just
think we were
imagining
talking
it.
about raspberry.
Raspberry?
Yes, I believe that you call her raspberry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
is
think
that
it's
your
because she
nickname
makes
for her?
fart sounds on her belly or something. I'm not sure.
That's like yours is marble.
Oh, is it because of the buttons?
No, because he's chiseled.
Ooh.
Oh. I told you, he was quite nicknamey, wasn't he?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It could be worse. I think Augusta, for example, with her freezing stuff, he calls her popsicle, for example.
I used to
call her
eggplant.
Again?
Yeah, it was eggplant, but she didn't like that one.
Yeah, Sicily, because of my surname, Ciceres.
And chances are, because they definitely they seem to be more endearing nicknames, I guess you could say. Where I come from, nicknames aren't necessarily a great thing.
Well, as I told
It's
you,
usually
his
there to
nicknames from
point you
more
out.
to motivate them to earn his respect, so they don't get called that anymore.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yes, that's how he explained it to me. He calls them those names so that it bothers them and it motivates them to perhaps earn his respect. I think that's
does
how
it bother them, though?
Goes about it.
I don't know. I feel like names like, Marbles could be a little bit endearing. I'll take it. Like he said, he calls me Marbles because it's a good thing.
Well, he calls Kuroi short stack or something, right?
Yes, however, I don't think that's ever going to make him grow. But perhaps the respect part will at least happen.
I started calling the small one Pickwick Tic Tac. That's a fun one.
Oh, Tic Tac.
Yes.
What's a
I'll
Tic
still
Tac?
have to find.
What's a Tic Tac?
Tic Tac. I don't suppose you have much human food, do you? It's a little snack, a little treat. It's actually made from, maybe we'll talk about that
Depends on the flavor, but just think of it like
I
this.
just
'cause you're
realized
always,
maybe not the most appropriate topic.
Yes. Oh, well, she's always trying to.
No
One
problem.
day she was teaching the students about bend and snap. So actually, it's right up her alley.
I was
right up
also
her alley
teaching
what
them
a
how to
Tic Tac
cook basic foods, too. I might not be
Yes,
able to
well-
enjoy most human foods, but I do actually know quite a bit of recipes.
The Tic
Oh,
Tac
yeah?
is usually used by a desperate
yep,
guy
I'm still-
before a date.
I'm still
to
getting
impress a lady with his
awkward.
breath because perhaps he doesn't trust that he
Still
has
awkward.
hygiene.
So I suppose equipment and
Right.
stuff's still out there.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm
so
sure
the
Chips
rider might
may
get
know
some,
something
for example.
about it. I asked him, because Chips and I had a conversation, and it was while I was with Pickwick, and Pickwick was demonstrating, he was doing his daily practices with his different abilities. It was a very fascinating sight, but I turned to Chips and I said, so how's about you? What's your specialty? What do you do? And before he could chime in, Pickwick didn't hesitate to suggest the art of seduction. So, and I don't see. I
think his only ability
I
so
can only
far I've
imagine.
witnessed is asking questions.
Oh.
Bit for me.
Shots fired. Goodness. But speaking of snacks, I
You
was
witnessed it
telling them
yourself,
about
remember?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
That's something we should worry about, I believe he said. I just thought Pickwick was being a little loud, that's all.
Well, that tied into the conversation of those who come across as maybe a bit too nice or good with words. They can be the most dangerous.
Oh yes, the silver-tongued ones, yeah.
I'd far prefer to go up against someone who'd swing a sword that I'll just simply jump out of the way of, but the other ones, they sneak up on you.
Yes.
Speaking of snacks, I was sharing with him and a couple of the others, I believe I mentioned earlier, with serving on the Navy
Why did
and
you look at
everything.
me when I
Used to be
look
aboard
at Navy? Oh, Navy.
ironclad
That
vessel
explains.
called the Stiletto. I served in the Navy a lot. It's definitely quite a bit of a change to be around your kind in a different manner. It's refreshing, very much so. There was there was a particular merfolk. We fought them quite a bit. We managed to take a captive at one point, and they wanted me to do the interrogating, quote unquote. It wasn't really so much interrogating that went on, really. It was turned into more of a real heart-to-heart. It was a good conversation, and at the end of it, what I took away from her mostly is just she was tired. They were tired. I can definitely understand that. I acted like she escaped, but I felt bad
Is
for
this
a
connected to
moment.
how the treatment of the seas and rivers in some places are not as nice as others?
That's not the kind of
Absolutely.
story I expected,
Piranha dip is still
actually.
delicious, though. Don't get me wrong. I believe I told you about that.
You
I
have,
won't
yeah?
go into detail, but I know Barthol expressed interest in trying some.
He did
As
say that,
mentioned,
didn't he?
yeah, he did. I mean, it was nice stuff. It was, definitely hit the spot. I mean, if you want a little pick-me-up, not really the most filling thing, but it's like, you don't drink alcohol to fill your stomach, if you catch my drift.
No, you don't.
It's quite the buzz. I wouldn't recommend he try it, though. Or Ryder. Anyone with anyone with temperamental tendencies, it's gonna...
I mean, Ryder already hits on everything that moves. I'm afraid if his standards got lowered,
Well,
he might hit on the
Piranha
trees
dip
or
it.
something.
Oh, well, true, but I mean, Piranha dip in particular, it when you consume it, it tends to not only give you a bit of a buzz, but a bit of a hop in an aggressive manner. It wasn't uncommon for the
I just
sailors to
realized something.
use a bit of it before going into battle.
What if he could be with Bruce?
For your sake, maybe I'll explain what that is
Sorry,
a little
what
bit
could he do?
later.
You could get rid of
You
Bruce.
should probably know about it eventually.
I don't know. Bruce is quite a sight. Perhaps, perhaps if we, well, maybe
I
down the
still
road.
haven't talked to him.
Not
He
to-
never responds. I don't even know if their name is Bruce yet. They
You're
could,
talking about
they could be
Bruce?
a
I
girl.
don't know
They
if,
could be a girl. Dang.
Bruce is a giant shark thing. It's probably not a shark. That's in our waters out there.
It's one of the reasons we haven't built the dock yet, because the waterways aren't the safest down the river. But,
A giant...
hopefully.
You need me to take care of it?
It's a giant sea creature of some sort. Maybe down the road. Maybe, get you to flex a little
I'm
bit.
very accustomed to that, so I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Yes, that'll be quite an interesting sight if that were to happen.
And I'm still curious about that manticore. Still have no idea where it went, but when I was the barriers up.
I think it's far away
Manticore,
now,
goodness, you guys have all kinds of things going on here, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
just
there's
those
now-
two.
This
At
valley
least
is
now,
sadly where we founded the academy due to the attunement crystals in the cave and how magical this area was, but of
Right,
course
right,
there's some
yes.
dangers that come with that
That's
as
true.
well.
Very well.
Plus the plants, yeah. All the plants.
Oh, you have a very bubbly personality. It's nice to hear you speak up, actually.
Yeah, she's one of the nicest people at this school.
Some might
She
even
hates
call it
you,
a,
it's for a good reason.
Some might even call it a Caricademy.
She hates who?
Caricademy.
If she hates somebody, it's for a good reason. That can be sure.
Yes, because they peed in the pond or something. I remember that being one of them.
Yeah, when she was sleeping in it.
Yeah.
You don't sleep where you pee.
She was even asking me
you don't pee where you
to
sleep.
get permission to add the
We like to
fishies
call
in
that
there.
hiking. Hiking is just walking where it's okay to pee.
Interesting.
But it
I'm a
wasn't
little
okay to
scared
pee
for when
there.
But it wasn't okay to pee there. You
No,
don't
it
pee
wasn't.
there.
Winter
That's,
comes.
that's where I sleep. I breathed in pee.
Okay.
There's pee.
Well, sadly, we have the bathrooms and stuff that they can use.
I am actually curious over my, adventures. One word I got quite a bit from less than happy Merfolk was being called a flubgub. What the hell is a flubgub?
I think that's... Is that a curse word? Must be a curse word.
I would
or
assume
slang.
so. I mean,
Is it word maybe?
I mean, I've only ever heard that word when their veins were literally popping out of their foreheads, right in the face.
I don't know. It kind of sounds almost like a candy. Can you eat it? Can you eat a flubgub?
I mean, it's not piranha dip.
You're asking the wrong person.
Well, she doesn't
Well, what
seem very,
Hmm.
very keen to want
Can
to
I
talk
put
at
it
the
in-
moment.
can I eat
You
it?
don't. Ooh, that's a really bad one. That's a really bad one. That one's.
Are you very much familiar with human language and/or terminology? Could you point out something that might be similar to it?
I don't
Or
think
is
you
it
have
that's
any.
that big of a cultural cut?
I don't think you have any exact words that would really go with that one. I don't. That one's a hard one to translate.
I'll
Perhaps we
take
can
your word
request
for
some
it.
I
books
understand
and
that
stuff.
pain.
That'd be
You know that there's no
Maybe
word for
I'll-
niche in Arachnid.
Sorry, what?
Maybe I can order some books about
There's-
flubgub and
there's-
have a definition in there.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Well, maybe I should consider it an honor that I was worthy of being called a flubgub. Is that like
It's a bad thing.
I only use this because I'm that angry at you and I'm about to.
Like you've got these you've got the curse words. You've got those. You've got those words, and then
Right.
that.
Oh. Okay.
So it's definitely not good. It's a negative.
No.
Well, at least I have a
Wait, so it's
bit of a
positive
better
then?
understanding.
No, it's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Then so it's
Like worse than the bad, I believe is the point she was making.
We'll know the standard, for sure.
Yes. By any chance, have you seen the rest of Ignis anywhere?
Not a clue. I heard Chips and Esme were next to the cave.
Probably going
Spiders.
peeing in somebody's
He's
pond.
like, oh,
I should inform you of something
I
later
just
too.
saw him do a weird backflip thing. Poor
Okay.
guy.
Well,
Speaking of
I'll go
informing,
check on
Verena, I need to speak with you for a moment.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, sure.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, I don't get in trouble, Mr. Pierce. I have a perfect record.
That concerns me.
Oh.
Huh?
I see.
Yeah,
Well, I'll be sure not to use that word.
don't.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, thank you for helping me get at least a little bit more of an understanding.
That one's. You don't. Oh, that's not a good one. That one's. It's like.
Oh.
I guess the best comparison is like, you know where the poop comes from?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like if that was like Your whole face, but contorted with teeth.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, so never mind. I am no longer honored.
No,
I
it's
don't know.
bad.
Well,
I don't look like a sphincter with teeth.
Your face is a lawnmower. Or something like that.
No, that would be Rin.
A chompy butthole, perhaps. Is that more? So basically, a flubgub is a chompy butthole face.
Don't say it.
A grindy. Okay. I'll stop talking then.
Oh,
I apologize.
It's traumatizing her.
They do some bad things, okay? You don't want to know what else. You don't want to know what they do.
Oh, I see. Well,
They eat and poop out of the same hole.
Wait, so do they?
Wait,
They eat. So they don't eat poop.
No, they eat and poop out of the same place.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, ooh,
But
goodness.
Wait, is Esme a guardian spirit then, or poop spirit?
Dude,
Don't worry about it. She tried to. She was eating
it
poop
was.
earlier.
She offered me a brownie.
It wasn't a brownie. I
Oh,
it wasn't a brownie.
You did warn
She
me
thinks
about
the
her.
bathroom's a cafeteria.
You did warn me about her. Ooh, man, she, I don't know, I feel like her and the sailors would have gotten along. Sometimes to yank a few of the different kind of monsters we
The
just simply
fact she
didn't want to
took a
deal
bite
with out of
and
the way.
described it as chocolatey is disturbing to me.
There's quite a
Hi,
few
Akira.
these sea creatures, I'm
It
sure
is
you're very
Haven.
well aware, that are a little bit of, I don't know, attracted to the scent of fecal matter. It kind of represents territory-related stuff. So the sailors, they had what they would call a poop sock. It's you put a turd in a sock, you toss it out in the water, and it draws the monsters right to them.
Oh,
God,
okay,
don't
a
have to
bit
deal
of
with
a
it
bait,
anymore.
I see. But,
Yeah. They're sailors. They're raunchy. I've seen all of it.
it's not as bad as pirates.
I would assume. Poop sock's not a bad word to say. It's just a thing.
Yes.
You know, it's actually kind of similar. A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like,
kind of like
being called a flub whatever is very much, the kind of experience versus being called a poop sock is kind of just
So what did you guys think of today's lesson?
a reaction.
Yes, the lesson today. What did you think overall?
Yeah, I know you guys have
Totally not changing the subject.
do you hear with more? I don't know, how does your hearing work? Because I understand things are far different underwater, so maybe it did not affect you as bad as it would other people, such as Ryder, who was bleeding from the ears.
Well, it's
They
not.
healed up quite quickly, though.
It didn't. It's not like the sound didn't hurt. The vibrations did. Once I got far enough away from it.
So if that were to somehow a creature like that were to exist underwater, which I don't believe they can survive under there, you'd be in hell for that.
Oh
I
boy.
assume.
At least it's not smell. Smell is
There's
worse.
that.
No.
Smell is
I was talking about the soup.
The soup?
There was if you took those mushrooms and you applied the right kind of neurotoxins, you could turn it into a pretty good stew. Lasts a long time, long enough for months on the ocean. I mean, it wasn't exactly fine dining, but it did its job. But edible, technically.
Well, yes, and you dry it with fungus. It's a bit of a almost jerky-like, but then
Exactly,
you probably
sure.
threw it in some stew and it moisturizes it again after when you finally want to eat it. It's almost similar to tofu, I guess, in consistency.
Anyways, yeah. I'm sure someone like you must know
But it doesn't make you as
all
hearty.
about these
because
kinds of
tofu's made
things.
from beans. So.
I mean, I don't really know a lot about the vegetables and the fruits. Those are kind of new.
How long have you
you don't
been
know
on the
much
surface?
Like a couple of days before I got here.
Wow, so not too long, huh?
Kind
I
of
am
stew
curious,
into
though,
the mix.
Well, I could respect that for sure. But I am curious though, because given the current state of affairs between our kind, what prompted you to come to the academy? I'm sure you've got your own reasons.
Like, what do you do? Wait, my mom sent me here.
Really?
Did she want you to like, learn more about the surface, perhaps, or how to use your abilities?
She would say that, but I kind of trouted. At that, she didn't.
Did you say trout it or doubt it? Sorry.
Trouted.
Oh my goodness. I like this one. I really like
just
this one.
making. She said you doubt that. Why? Okay.
Yeah.
But she said trout. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Trout doubt.
Pretty close.
Look, if anyone says they don't like puns, they're lying. I'm telling you outright. Everyone loves that. Ooh, moment you get from them. Oh, hey, it's the poop spirit.
Ah, yes.
Is it
How
someone?
are you doing, Isma?
No. I'm the
Yes.
secret sugars, secret whisperer. Woo,
The secret sugar.
Yeah.
You should tell her about the flub.
Nope.
The thing. That. You should tell her about that thing.
Have you seen Rook?
I haven't seen Rook, but I can use my vision here real quick to see if he is still around.
Please, I need to tell him how much I love him.
All right.
As a friend.
Be careful with us.
Mr. Sir
I sadly
Professor.
don't think he's
Call me
turned in
Pierce for now.
tonight, or
At least when I'm
might
in,
just
not
be
when
leaving
I'm in
soon
section.
now and
trying
he's
to
not
ask
around
you
anymore.
what I should call you.
The official and professional title would be Lieutenant Commander Carver. But it'll
I think he's
people call me
probably
Pierce
gone
whenever
to
I'm not
bed
on
by
duty.
now. He usually goes
Yes, I
back to the
believe he just went to
library
sleep.
and starts
He
to
went
like
Betty
read.
by.
He doesn't
Yes,
sleep.
went
He
Betty
just
by.
kind of like reads for a bit. He starts his routine.
Okay.
He has like
Yeah,
a
so he's most
routine.
likely
I've
in
heard.
sleep mode or something in his room.
Okay, good night. Bye. I'm going to bed. Good night. Bye.
Gesundheit.
Is that what it is?
Does she wash her hands?
I
She should probably
that
wash
she
her hands.
doesn't- Well, she's kind of trained, kind of just, I don't know. She's not very corporal. Thinks things pass through her. But if she wants to touch her, she can. So I'm not sure if germs necessarily stick. I don't.
How does she
know.
sneeze? How does she sneeze?
I don't know. Well, I think a lot of it is just she's mimicking human
So like
things.
is
That's why
it
she thought that tasted like chocolate, but you probably can't taste anything. She's just acting out what she sees humans do.
I suppose. Quite the set of characters, that's for damn sure.
We
But anyways,
collect a lot
I
here,
guess.
don't we?
Huh?
We collect a lot here.
The collection. Oh man, I'm just trying to at this point figure out what the biggest handful is. I mean, Ardent Vale and Crystal Thorn thus far seem to have the most rational heads on their shoulders, I guess I should say. It's the other two that seem to have a lot
Sorry,
of the ones I'm
Crystal
concerned
Thorn
with.
and Arden Vale were the ones with the heads on their
Ardent
shoulders?
Vale, yes.
Yes.
Vanguard and
They
Ignis
seem to
have
be
quite a
that way.
few, So, more like you, please. I mean, you're,
Well, we do have new slots opened up after the two students went to the sister school. Perhaps we'll get some
That's
transfer
right.
students, and maybe we'll have
Did they
another
get kicked
merfolk.
out?
Oh,
No, they didn't get kicked out. It's just
oh, I
their
don't want that.
abilities were
Oh, that's bad.
better elsewhere.
I hope not. I
What's
don't.
wrong?
I hope not. It's merfolk.
Barthol, what?
You'd have a
Merfolk.
problem with others of your kind.
Oh.
More like they have a problem with me.
Why would they have a problem with you?
Interesting.
They might recognize me.
Something.
Are you like some sort of pop star down there? Like
No.
they'd be jealous.
I can see it.
Well, yes, she sort of has that.
Everyone, I'm Carrie.
You know.
Yes, I guess something like that. Huh? I didn't expect you to turn into such a squeaky bitch. It took me off
I
guard
have
a little
quite
bit.
the set of talents.
I'm sure you do. But yeah, perhaps Perhaps she's also. She could be a model too. They might
Okay.
recognize her for that.
Let's just say
could be
they
that.
don't appreciate oh, they don't like me. They don't.
Oh, they don't like
I
you.
find you likable. Why wouldn't they?
Family matters.
Oh, I think I get the. So probably like the rest of the merfolk is what you mean. Okay. I think I catch the gist of what's going on. Well, it's very nice to meet you, and it's very good to have you
here in
here.
this academy in regards to anything. And if something like a merfolk were to come in here and recognize you, then we would be protecting you here and make sure that nothing had happened. We'd rectify that situation.
I'm sure it'd be fine. I'm sure it'd be fine. I'd figure it out.
Yes.
I love the look of your ears, by the way. I may share. Would it be alright if I were to inspect them?
Okay.
Ooh. Very
I always thought
interesting. Normally used to seeing them a lot rougher than this. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, one could easily mistake her for something fairy related if it weren't for the scales and some other things.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Thank you.
They're fins.
Hello there, Augusta.
Ah, fins, of course.
Greetings.
My ears are actually just
What
like
are you doing?
little holes like reptiles. It's a little.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Right. Humans are rather simple creatures, but definitely not to be underestimated, I guess is a good way to say that. I think I was mentioning this to you, but, spending so much time around other races, it's, can't help but notice the substantial differences between, us, not just involving, feats of strength, abilities, age, a lot of things like that. Humans, generally speaking, tend to be on the lower scale of things, which is why we rely on so many other tools and abilities to help keep us up in the pacing with the others, but definitely not to be underestimated. We've got ancient races such as the elves and the bugkin who've just been around forever. I remember hearing about there's a particular meeting between some of them. And they were all talking about, wars with the human races and those kinds of things. And a lot of them were all for it. But then there was the wisest amongst them who spoke up, and he said, no, you're going to want to make allies with these people. And they said, why would you do that? You're a traitor to us. Why would you ever want to side with the humans? And he said, look how young they are, and look how far they've come in such a short time. You're going to want to be on their good side. It's a wise man. So, much like other races, I hope the differences and the conflicts between our two races could make amends at some point.
I really hope so. The surface is really different from what they told me it was like.
Really? What did they say it was like?
Yes, I'm a bit curious myself.
Desolate, hot, deadly, nothing alive. And bright. And also, you did,
well, they were right about that.
Nothing.
Probably drier.
Just like a valley of death.
Does the dry air ever irritate your eyes?
So far,
a little bit. I get dehydrated, and then I have to go back, and then the scales get itchy, and I have to go in the water, and then
Yeah, if it rains, it's quite an interesting sight.
Oh yeah, and that one too. Yeah. I can't really control the
She turns back into her fish form.
Yeah, I can't control it yet.
Fish form?
Yes.
Oh, I'm curious, but maybe another time.
Yes, please don't splash her with water. It's not.
Yeah,
like
no,
just make
yeah.
her face randomly wet.
Okay, that's not necessarily my
flopping. It's not pleasant.
Not very graceful, I'd
No.
imagine.
No.
I don't know. Everyone seems to yell cute every time they see her in her fish form, though.
I mean, I'm used to people yelling weak, but it's a lot better. The cute is a lot better.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
What kind of cute we talking about here? We talking about the patronizing kind of cute? We talking about the endearing kind of cute?
Well, it's like they just saw a kitten or something, or a baby.
Okay. Okay. That works.
That's how I took it.
It's a step up. It's a step up from weak, and at some point, I can get bigger. One of these.
I don't think cute
one of
and
these
weak
days,
are kind
I'll
of in
figure
the
it
same
out.
realm of terminology, but
So, you've heard tons of stories and things about the surface world, obviously, a lot of them not being true. I'm curious, though, what's it like down there? Because the stories I've heard tend to have these big, grand Atlantean sort of cities. Shiny, smooth. Is there any, truth to those?
It depends on the kingdom you go to. I know there's one that's pretty like prestigious, kind of fanciful, but mine is more like military.
Oh, I see. And since you also sent here as well.
It's kind
I can relate to
where
that.
you learned how to use? Is that where you learned how to use your pokey bitch? What are they called? They're like forks, but
pitchfork.
Pokey bitch. Pitchforks.
Tridents. Yes, trident.
In my case, it's a trident, but I know the surface dwellers sometimes call them pitchforks.
Well, they do.
Those things are
like when
not
they have
fun.
less pokey.
They have hooks in a ways on the end of them, so that once it goes in, it's a whole lot harder to take out. I got one.
Things coming out
right through here. I was not. Yeah, that was the guy that called me a flub.
Makes sense. To that. So no, it was definitely.
I've had a couple. I've had a couple once
Well, now
or
you know
twice.
that now you know that if they poke you again, just spit on them, and if they call you that.
Spit on them.
Yes. Considering what.
Well,
it makes sense.
if they poke me again, I'm pretty sure this is going to come into action far earlier than anything else. Yeah, perhaps another time, because I remember I was talking to Pickwick, because he was kind enough to demonstrate some of his abilities to me, and it was very refreshing to watch. Some of the students hard at work. That'd be nice to do, perhaps in an area with.
If, Bruce comes by and starts banging on the barrier one of these days.
Oh, that'd be great.
Still around, you can give him a 1-4.
I still want to talk to them. They seem so cool.
Well, maybe he'll visit here soon, and you'll find out how hard he is to talk to. Yes.
Well, getting the opportunity to do that would be very nice, but
we'll see if he's in
preferably somewhere where there will be less collateral damage. So if you want me to go full out, I used to serve on the vessels and the front lines and all that stuff. It wasn't until I joined the special forces.
Be a lot of space.
Okay, that's good. I mean, incoming tidal wave warning, but
through. Oh, the water would come through, but yes, he would be. He would not be coming through unless he was in pieces.
Okay,
he would no longer be alive.
See, when I joined the Special Forces kill team with the smaller insertions and stuff, that was much more my kind of fighting style. It was easier to unleash and not be concerned about hurting others nearby. If they're here, they're bad, is what, we were taught, essentially. So you just... And bam! Dealt with.
Yes. Thankfully, we have those of your abilities around, because while I am strong myself, it's an entirely different way.
That's exactly why I'm.
Someone else. Everyone fits a different role, and that's part of why
this is good.
Academy
Yes.
works so well.
Yeah, that's part of why I've decided to extend my stay, at least for now. The security concerns.
Yeah. Well, as for the one from earlier, that's been taken care of after we tree.
It has, at least. Okay, good. At least,
the cave should be open again tomorrow.
You should be able to look through my highlights, and the first one that says Ascension will be the one you can watch.
It is dealt with. Not only that, but tomorrow the students will have a chance to earn some bonus merits by collecting the brown mold again in there.
Ah, there you
go.
go.
Mold will then go towards the morgues, and we can ship out some more and even make a quick buck to help pay for things.
I'll have to get it with my train again, because I don't want to touch that stuff. Oh,
You could always use your
The mold.
pitchfork. I mean, your trident.
That's what I said. I gotta use my trident to get it.
Oh,
Because
I see. That's true.
if I get a
You
little,
have a trident with you? Would I be able to see it, or is that inside your room? And I understand if you don't want to fetch it.
I can go get it.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Yes, let's give her a moment to.
Hi, Kieran. I'm not cute. I'm aggressive.
Unfortunately, once trust is broken to a certain degree, can no longer really do anything. Actually,
Of course.
her name. Yes. Ah, welcome back with your pokey.
What was
bit.
the name again? Oh. Oh, and thank God this one doesn't have the hooks on it.
I use mine a little bit more
PTSD.
defensively.
You know, I can confirm that, yeah, getting your femur bone broken in half is not fun. Easily one of the worst pains endurable. So that's not even the fun part. You know what the fun part about that wound was? After getting it operated on, and the doctors trying to fix it up and everything, because we didn't have our medic on board at that time. They put a secure cast on it to try to hold it in place and just let the bone heal naturally. So I just had to sit there for a long time. But the bad part was not them doing the operation and moving the bone back into place, but we didn't find out till a couple of weeks later. But over a couple of period of hours, which I spent in absolute agony down in the infirmary on the ship, my bones the muscles were slowly pushing them back out of place.
It's good we have things like we have things like healing magic, because otherwise something like that would be.
Right. Yes.
It never heal normally again.
Of course. So
Because your legs
by the
still
time we
function
found out
exactly
about
the
it,
same,
it's fine. If I pay hard enough attention, I can feel a distinct difference between the two. Just because, it's one of those kinds of injuries. It's hard to recover from fully. But it barely even crosses my mind at this point. I'm entirely used to it.
And did it happen to leave scars? I'm sure the ladies love asking about how that one happened.
Oh, yes. That's what they like to say, and especially in war. It's not fun unless it leaves a scar or two.
But
what?
Defensively.
Yes, trident.
Should we head to the melee arena, or just is it fine to just?
The what?
I guess you can just whip it out here. That's fine. Just be careful not to poke an eye out.
Yeah, just whip it on out. It's double-sided. Oh.
It seems to get longer when she whips it out. Oh, is it safe to just touch it like that?
I won't take it from her. I'm simply feeling it and inspecting it. Craftsmanship is remarkable.
You have to learn to make your own. So I try to give it personality.
The ones I was used to seeing are more crude,
the color
actually.
scheme of your beautiful ears.
Definitely does.
Fins, I guess there.
I guess what takes me, really hits me different about it is just how much better looking it is. A lot of the ones that they used on us were very crude and almost, rushed and thrown together. Maybe it was a total war sort of state,
Whereas
didn't need to be fancy as long as it did its job, I guess. Right.
It's almost like, I would assume maybe it's almost like a
beautiful weapon.
It's going to be with you forever.
Hey, Victor.
You look
you sneaky bitch.
very drowsy.
I would a little more sleepy.
Been up for a while?
Yes. How are you doing today, Victor? Done breeding books too, Matt?
Doing fine, Headmaster. Your name was Carver, correct?
Right, yes. But when I'm not on duty, feel free to call me Pierce.
Pierce. Victor.
Very nice to meet you, Victor.
Hmm.
I remember you in the Ignis dorm. You woke up when I was taking the tours. So, how's about you? What is your story, your specialty?
Thanks for showing us your trident. I appreciate that. Hopefully that wasn't too much trouble. It's quite beautiful. I believe you did great work on it.
Anything in
From what I can see, I
anything
sadly
you aim
do
to
not
do?
know
Any
much about
goals?
craftsmanship.
Thank you. I retired on it. It's part
It
of
does look like you did.
my
Not a few
family
words, but
tradition.
I can respect someone's privacy.
What exactly are they made out of? Is it a type
Regardless,
of
it's
metal
good
or
to
is
meet
it
you, and I
something
hope you
else?
continue to excel.
It's metal, a little bit of metal, and a little bit of some other elements. Mostly metal.
Likewise.
I see.
The color on the
See,
outside is
I'm a
made
fan
from
of
crushed
I'm a fan of
coral.
ironwood myself. Oh, crushed coral. Is that how it gets the color?
It's an interior of metal and an outer layer of crushed coral and shells.
Oh, I see. So it's almost like you deep fried metal in some coral dust.
It's stronger than you'd think it is. At least if you get the coral from like down your hanging.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting, the different kinds of craftsmanship when it comes to weaponry. I know back in more primitive times, it wasn't uncommon for certain human warriors to, while creating new weapons, they would infuse the weapons with bone that they would take from their enemies. Or no, it wasn't bone, it was the blood. They would infuse it with the blood. And they didn't know at the time, but the iron in the blood actually helped reinforce the blade and made them even stronger. You know, sure, it'd be a ritualistic,
I see what you're
totally, badass warrior thing to do, but little did they know it was actually doing something for them.
Yeah, I know back during the Dark War, we didn't have time sometimes to, or it was helpful to, like, we couldn't carry all the weapons we needed to travel faster, so what I would do is we only carried around the mold. And I can grow something called an ironwood tree, which I plan on teaching the students about eventually. But an ironwood tree is as strong as iron, but the only way you can shape them is by growing them into a mold. So I would just lay the molds out, and I would just continuously grow ironwood into them and just create a fleet of weaponry for us at a moment's notice.
Right.
But
Man, the Dark War, that must have been a sight.
Young back then. I do plan on teaching the students that eventually. Perhaps someone could make some use out of it. They're pretty good for weaponry, but you can't exactly forge much from it.
Right, exactly. The Dark War, that must have
Everyone
been
has your
one
own
hell of a
unique
sight.
weaponry.
What is
Oh, it
the
was. They're
average
quite,
lifespan of a merfolk?
It depends on the kind. The ones that are closer towards the surface, they live a little less, a little shorter, but typically
And the ones that happen to meet Carver, apparently.
Yeah. Typically my kind, we don't have an exact lifespan.
Oh?
We just keep growing till we die.
No, I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little bit envious of the different species and their lifespans. It seems, what with being human, you start to realize how short your life is compared to other folks. But in ways, I guess that kind
Well,
of
as I did tell you, though, it does
encourages and instills a sense of urgency. Get done what you can, which I guess is probably one of the only reasons we've come as far as we have. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little bit.
Well, I did remember telling you how, for example, you have some of the drow here are over 100 years old, yet they are finally just going to school. Whereas in a human's lifetime, being barely 100 years itself, they can rise entire civilizations, have generations of family and everything. They fought in wars and everything within the same lifespan, and the drow is just finally going to school. Everyone's different. It's so weird.
That Barthol fellow, he's got a good head on his shoulders, and I hope we get more like him, because his sister is very drow. Very, very drow.
Yeah, very. In fact, though, yes, as we mentioned her, the one that's supposed to duel her soon is actually just arrived.
Oh,
hello?
right, I remember hearing about this. Your name was again?
Hannah Hart, sir.
Hannah Hart. Just refer to me as Pierce while I'm off duty.
Oh. Alright.
It makes me feel a lot older than I really am, you know?
Right.
You know, the rank is a rank, but comes with a lot of desk and paperwork, and I much prefer to be out in the field. Makes me feel like I really am young, you know?
You get your ice pack? Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah. Everything's great.
Yes.
10 times better.
Glad to hear it. Hopefully the loudness
Is everyone
isn't
just
too much.
hanging out?
We were just having some conversations and people coming by and just checking in.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They were waiting for you. We have something very urgent to discuss.
What?
I thought I wouldn't find out.
Yes, this is the one, by the way. This is the one that ate the thing I told you about.
Oh, really? I was just joking. I
Yes,
was
this
making
is
her
the one.
uncomfortable.
She's the one.
Oh,
I was continuing. I was continuing with it.
I tried to purge from the brain. Purge from the brain.
Yeah, well, I mean, she purges
Apparently,
from
you
her
can't
stomach as
trust everyone to have a high IQ.
Oh,
What'd
no,
you do,
definitely
eat shit?
Not, definitely not.
Actually, that's exactly what she did.
I was
Esme
just kidding.
Esme
What?
apparently thinks they're brownies, and because she can't taste anything
Dad,
in the spirit, she thinks they're brownies, and she thought the bathroom was a cafeteria. And Becca unfortunately discovered that the hard way. Yes.
Okay, I'm asking this in the most polite way possible that I could muster up, but are we in an insane
Yes.
asylum?
Sometimes I question that myself, but no, we're not. Perhaps more so a
people
daycare.
just not, like, get
I might
rid
have
of
to
it?
order a shorter bus actually for ones like her.
Did people just not get rid of it? Why did they just leave it there for her to eat?
Well, I mean, because you've ever heard the phrase, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. Perhaps they have never heard
Here's
of it.
what happened. Esme went to the kitchen, when in fact it was the toilet.
That's not a kitchen.
Why there's not flushing is what I would like to know. But anyway, sadly, your guess was right on the money. In fact,
I was just okay.
Is it appropriate to reward a merit for a good laugh? Maybe not.
I still yet to do that one thing you told me to.
That's very true. Has it been hard to keep track of everyone? Because I do know Mel has been quite a sleepy bitch lately.
It's hard, but I still want to do it.
I see.
Just
Well, how
easier if
many have you
everybody's
told
around.
so far?
Zack and Ryder.
All right. Well, hopefully you can tell the others soon, because it's better to quell those rumors when you can, because it's not safe to have battlefield rumors. Because one day you'll have to fight alongside each other, and you wouldn't want those beside you to mistrust the other because of a rumor that wasn't true.
I understand. If they don't, then, well, they can't get over things, or they're an idiot. I'll tell them, but that doesn't mean that they'll change their mind.
Yes, it's
Or
out of your
explode.
hands after that point, but you've done your due diligence. That was the entire purpose of rewarding you a merit for doing so.
Of course.
Well, I gotta get going.
So long. All right.
Yes, I was actually about to say perhaps you would like to go put your trident away as well. But it was a pleasure to
I gotta hydrate before I
see
hydrate.
you getting along so well with Harvard.
He's not as bad as I thought. Why is he not as bad as I thought?
Oh god, my legs hurt so bad. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better. It's not tracking one of them, but oh my god, that's better. I've been standing in almost the same position for like a long time. Oh. Apparently I can't have mirror tonight. It says it's laggy. Which, by the way, Nefarious, I did update it, as you can see. Oh, leg. Come here. Leg. There we go. See, I did update it. We got a little flower. We got some new pictures. Got new pictures. We got some memes hidden in there. Oh, I'm glad you like her. I'm having a lot of fun with Kari. She's one of my favorite characters. At least one of my favorite characters to play. Yeah, there actually is. There's one right there. If you can see it. Did you get any messages from Brim, by the way, Akron? I'm glad you think so, Savis. I worked really hard on her model. Did you guys wanna? Ah, okay. Why did you guys tell me? I told her to tell me in the chat when / if she'd be ready to. Or did you just not wake up till that point? Either way, if you want to do some RP, Gabo, you woke up about an hour ago? Oh, jeez. Why did you wake up so late, Acheron? You gotta get some sleep. You gotta get sleep. You gotta get better sleep. Sleepy peepees. Either way, I don't know that... I don't think PL is still open anymore. I think PL's probably closed. No, maybe. What do you mean? Go rest. Go sleep more, Acheron. Go sleep more. Night, Unity. Sleep more. No being hurt. Not allowed. Go sleep more. You better be. You beta be. Sleep another 14. Do it, Dig. Do it. Just... You beta. Beta. Fish buns! I know a lot. I know a lot of fish buns. Anyways. Any waves? Akron, you have a decision to make. Do you want her, or do you want to do some RPs after I end stream or not? Because if not, I'm probably gonna go to PL. Because it looks like it might still be open, maybe, possibly. Possibly. Slap our body together like stone needles. Yeah, that makes sense. PL probably won't be open much longer. Well then, get your butt on. Get your butt on. What an enticing offer. I might show up. I might go to PL for however long it takes you to set up your VR as Cord, and then we'll end stream maybe. I don't know. Who is streaming? I think Shim is still streaming. Like 5 minutes. Okay, then I'll just. Is Shim still streaming? Nefarious, can you do a check for me? Any role players still streaming on there? I think Shim maybe is. I think maybe a Shim is still streaming. A Shim lamb. Shim. Hi, Mari. Shan. I want to get Shan. All right. Let's get Shan. I love Shan. It's so rare that I get to raid Shan. Well, don't go quiet yet, Samus. Oh. Shan's not on anymore? Shit. Then I guess I'll get Shim. Yes, it is the end of the stream for the night. But please go give Shamanzu some love. I'll see you guys later. Hope you had a good stream, and I'll see you next time.